I'm Cindy Reichert. I'm the Director of Elections for the City of Minneapolis, and today we're here to perform an administrative procedure to recount all of the votes for the Senate campaign.
The official recount has begun. There are tables that have election officials and candidate observers and some attorneys where they're visually inspecting each of the ballots that was cast in the election a month ago.
The way we have this set up today is there are what we're calling our table teams. They're performing several duties. We have some stagers. What the stagers are doing are putting the ballots so that they're all in the correct orientation, which is right side up, all able to see that Senate race. Following that staging process, then they are moved to the sorting and counting table, where the election judges at the tables are putting them into the various piles for the different candidates. One for Coleman, one for Franken, one for all others. A couple other piles, there are also challenge ballots. Once those ballots are all into their respective piles, then they proceed to the counting, and they'll be recording the results on a summary sheet.
Okay if I talk to them.
Well, there's more at stake here than just Minnesota's seat in the United States Senate. Obviously, the Democrats have won control of the Senate, but they want to get to a filibuster-proof majority of 60 Democratic senators. We just found out yesterday that the Alaska seat was definitely won by a Democrat, so we are still in the hunt for that magic number of 60. This could be one of the seats that gets us there. There's a runoff in Georgia, and if we win that runoff and win this seat, then the Republicans can't filibuster legislation that the Obama administration proposes to Congress.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting at the elections warehouse today. We have a lot of media here, many observers just interested in seeing what's going on. Plus, we have representatives from the parties and the campaigns with us today.
We have observers watching the count, helping us make sure that every vote that was legitimately cast is counted correctly, and making sure that we get a fair recount.
Some of them are authorized to actually observe at the table. Others must stay in the public viewing area. You can see we have quite a few cameras here. So there's a lot of attention being focused on us today.
Well, certainly it's a big deal. I mean, this is up close and personal democracy. I mean, this is something we haven't seen in Minnesota in almost 50 years. It's a very rare occurrence nationally to have a Senate race decided by 215 votes.
The people that are working at the tables are election judges and administrative staff of the election department. They are all paid staff, and they just went through training this morning, although many of them are seasoned election judges who have been involved in recounts before. We're estimating that each precinct can take up to about 3 hours, maybe a little bit longer if they're a very large precinct. We're doing 6 precincts at a time. We may add additional tables tomorrow. We wanted to make sure we had our rhythm, our procedures down before we got too many tables working at it. But in total, there's 131 precincts in the city of Minneapolis, so we're going to be here for several days.
No, I'm not saying that. I don't know. We're saying we have no objection to that happening.